God bless you, YouTube. This is Full-Time Preacher. It's been a while since I've done a breakdown video. And matter of fact, the only breakdown video I did, is the preaching chords where I showed the basic preaching chords. So I have a little bit of new software. This is what I have here. This is just a free virtual MIDI piano on-screen keyboard where it'll demonstrate what I'm doing on my keyboard here. Please forgive me for the delay in the video because I'm using the Casio WK3300 and the timing is a little bit off. It's not an actual MIDI controller. But a while back I did a video, simple soft movements, and where I was just playing some soft chords, some soft worship chords. So right now, I just want to show you a few things in the spirit of worship, things you can use after a saint, while a saint is testifying, or when you come out of a high worship song and you just want to keep the atmosphere set. And this is just a few things you can do. Very basic. I'm gonna be in the key of C. And just show you a few very, very basic riffs. I'm not trying to show off. I'm not trying to demonstrate all my talent or skills or look better than anyone else. I just want to be a blessing to someone that they may better glorify the name of the Lord. So we're in the key of C. And I know that the key of C is not the most popular key as gospel musicians. A lot of people like A flat. A lot of people like to play an A flat, and that's good. And everyone has their favorite key. But A flat happens to be not the best key I play in, and it's not my favorite key to play in. So I'm gonna show you the best way I can show you in the key of C. So let's begin. It's not, worship chords are, not very hard. It's very easy. And sometimes in certain scenarios, the more simple your worship chords are, the better. So one little worship movement I want to show you, very common. When you've come out of a song and the congregation, the saints, are in the spirit of worship. Let me adjust my sound here. Okay, so what this is used when you come out of a song and the church is in the spirit of worship, and you want to keep the atmosphere, and whoever's doing praise and worship, whoever's the worship leader at that time, they'll be giving exhortations for the people to worship, and this is very basic. And I'm sure all of you have heard, stuff like that. So basically what you want to do is whatever key you're in, I'm going to teach it to you in the key of C. You're going to do an octave on your, just octave up. But I'll do an octave, C and C you're going to play. And just basically route back between the two. Now, whatever key you're in, it'll vary. If you're in C sharp, you'll be in C sharp. So it very, very key in. But in the key of C, you'll take a C and a C as so, double up, and it's also good to layer it with some type of piano or electric piano and strings to give you that sustain effect. So hold the sustain pedal down, just rock back and forth, and we're going to go with the F, an A flat, a C, and a D in the right hand. It's an F, an A flat, a C, and a D. And go ahead and invert it and bring the F up top. And then come back to a C, add 2. Back here, and you can take the C out and just leave the F, the A flat, and the D at will whenever you feel like it. And right here I have an F, a G, and an A flat. Okay, so it's just moving back from a C and to a what do we have here? It's a F minor 6, I believe. And please forgive me if I mispronounce a chord, but it's F minor 6. From that to a C, and you can play with the inversions all you want. Okay. So we're in the spirit of worship. The praise and worship leader, whoever the worship leader, the MC, whoever has the mic, whoever's expediting the service or the worship at that time, and you hear them say hallelujah, hallelujah. You're in the spirit of worship. And this chord is the same chord as the C, D, F, A. So the saints are worshiping. Okay, that's that progression right there. And what we can do is we can move, same thing, start here at the C chord, G, C, E in your right hand, continue to rock. Okay, now what we're going to do here is go to a D major, the third inversion. That's an F sharp, A, and D. F sharp, A, and D. It's a D major chord. And then keep your D up top right here, and move everything down and go back to the F minor 6, excuse me. Okay, and see, all I did was I just took the chords I already showed you, and I did the various inversions. And I want to stress to you to learn every chord you learn the inversions and get comfortable with the inversions, because when you learn the different inversions, it opens up a whole new level opportunity with your voicings. You can voice chords different ways, keep the melody on top, take the melody off the top, and do different things. So learn these chords. If you just learn the basic chords, learn them all. Learn the major chords, the minor chords, the 7 chords, all the augmented chords, and all the diminished chords, and learn them in every key, and learn all the inversions. That's half of the battle, okay? So I showed you that. Now the same chords I showed you, we can just walk up with them. Now if you're playing with the drummer, you can also give this a beat instead of the constant rumbling effect. You can have the drummer give you a nice slow beat, and you can give it a actual rhythm to it where it's flowing, it's moving forward, okay? Same chord, I'm just using 2 A flats octave. Okay? So now it has a beat. You hear the beat? The motion, the rhythm. And it just build with it. So I'll show you that simple, very simple walk up. I mean, this is the fundamentals. These are the basics. So if you're an intermediate player or expert player, advanced player, this video is definitely not for you. This is for the beginners who are moving forward in the music ministry and want to learn the basic fundamentals. Okay, so we're gonna go. Okay, same chord, and I'll show you the walk up. That's it, very simple. We'll start with a D, and it's your choice if you want to play octave or not. But we have a D in the left hand in the bass, and then our right hand we'll have an F, A flat, a C, excuse me, and a D. Same chord. Walk up to an E in your left hand. Same chord. And I want to stress this D. When you add that D, excuse me, guys, that D. When you add that D in there, that adds a lot of texture and a lot of tone to it. And that's all it is adding the 2, whatever key you're in. If you're in A flat, you know, adding that 2 adds a lot of texture. So we're going to go D in your left hand, F minor 6 in your right hand, C major add 2 with an E in your left hand, same chord, just move up to an F in your left hand. Okay, that's a simple walk up. So I just showed it to you in context. I showed it to you again in context. So you're building. Build, walk up. There you go. Okay, and maybe I'll cover the rest of that in another video. Okay, so that walk up is very simple. I showed you that. Okay, so those are the chords to that. Let me show you one more real quick. This is another thing that is used in worship a lot. And it sounds kind of cluttered with the strings. So let's go to our piano sound. And that can be used as an ending to a lot of slow songs. Okay, and I'll show you that very easy, very simple. In our right hand, we'll have a C. And if you can't tell which C I'm playing middle C on your keyboard. Middle C, and an E. Okay, so we have a E and C in our right hand. Now our left hand will have a C, hit a C, and also in the right hand we'll just move. So the whole time you're holding the C is like a kind of like a sustained note. In other words, where the C in your left hand and your C in your right hand will be held as a sustain, and then it's just a little fill in here that goes like this. So while you're holding the C in both your left hand and your right hand, you go like this. Okay, I showed it to you. I called out. Okay, in my right hand, I'm hitting my right hand. I'm doing a little run. I'm hitting the E. I'm sliding to the D. Excuse me. I'm hitting an E. I'm sliding up to the G. Then I'm going down to a D. Then I'm going to the F. Sliding up to the F. So it sounds complicated, but it's just a whole lot of sliding. And it sounds plain when you play it like that, but when you add the C up top, and you add the C in the bottom, give it some bottom to it, and you add the harmony to it. Okay, and you can play with it, add different variations. Like I said, once you learn your chords, for example, in this example, you see. Right there, you see I kept my right hand the same, but I just added a different harmonic note to it. I added the F sharp, and if you learn your chords, you see the relation between the D and the F sharp? That's a D major chord. So basically I'm just, picking notes out of the major chord and adding, making a harmonic out of it, okay? Okay, so you can add different harmonics. So I showed you the right hand, and then what you're doing in your left hand, as you're doing that in your right hand, just hit a, okay, you hit the E flat by itself first, then when you go to the G, right there, you play a B flat, a B